hard and soft water. If you wash with soap using rainwater, washing is easy and there are plenty of bubbles. We say the water is soft. But if you use well or tap water, it's sometimes difficult to get a lather and a scum forms. In this case, we say the water is hard. Hardness is usually caused by the presence of calcium ions dissolved in the water. Water coming from rivers or wells has had to flow through the surrounding rocks, and if they contain soluble calcium salts, the water will become hard. So here's a question. Why do you think rainwater is always soft? Pause the video until you have thought of an answer. Well, all the salts which dissolve out of the rocks end up in the seas, but when water evaporates, later forming the rain, the salts are left behind in the seas, meaning that the rainwater is always free of salts and therefore soft. However, gases from the air can dissolve in rainwater, and one of these is dissolved carbon dioxide. When rainwater falls on limestone, that's calcium carbonate, the limestone dissolves slowly, which is how the great caves full of stalactites are formed. Here is the equation. Calcium carbonate reacts with the carbon dioxide in the rain to form soluble calcium hydrogen carbonate. This form of hardness is called temporary hardness because boiling reverses the reaction and the hardness is removed. But the limestone will deposit in your pipes, on the cooking utensils, or in your kettle, forming something we call limescale. And this is also how stalactites are formed in those big caves. Another form of hardness is called permanent hardness, which comes from rocks containing gypsum, which is calcium sulfate. In this case, you do not get limescale, but you still, of course, get a scum with soap. So what is this scum? Well, soap is made by boiling natural fats and oils with sodium hydroxide. The soap molecules, for example sodium stearate, have a long tail which is attracted to oil or dirt, and the sodium ion end which is attracted to water. In this way, dirt is lifted off your hand and the clothes and is carried away by the water. However, calcium stearate is insoluble, so if the water contains calcium ions, the soap will not work until all the calcium ions have been precipitated out as scum. Detergents are sodium salts of compounds called alkyl benzene sulfonates, whose calcium salts are soluble, so there is no problem of scum with detergents. So to summarize, we saw that water becomes hard by flowing through rocks containing calcium salts, and these react with soap to form a scum of calcium stearate, making it difficult to use the soap. Temporary hard water forms deposits of limescale when heated, but rainwater is soft, lathers easily with soap since it's free of dissolved salts.